Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I hope you're all well. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for joining me here on my channel. I'm just going to do a bit of collage to get rid of some of the bits and pieces sitting on my desk, piles of things sitting on my desk from various projects. So it's not all for collage, but I'm going to go through it. I mean, how crazy is that? Yeah. So yeah, I'll put all the pieces that are for collage on one side. So there's lots of little tiny pieces, but I've got some big pieces in here as well. But I've also got things that can go into, you know, put it away piles. There's a bit of fabric there, look. Okay, so I hope you're going to enjoy joining me just for this little tidy up session. This video will go up while I'm either in hospital or recuperating, so it's just a little a little extra video to say don't forget about me, I'm still here. And yeah, unless anything's, you know, making me really poorly, I think that can go in the bin. Yeah, I will still be chatting to you, so yeah, a video up so I can still chat to you guys in the comments. See what I meant about the little tiny bits, but yeah, they might come in. Some of these, I'm going to use these bigger bits as well. So these are from various projects, yeah, that I've been doing over the last week or two. Most of which I think you will have seen by now, so it shouldn't be anything too new to you. That obviously is, what is that? Something that I covered in paper and didn't quite finish, so I think this might have been one of my clearing up sessions, using up sessions. It's a bit baggy there, look. What happened there? Didn't stick very well, or yeah, all that really needs is some paper on the other side, isn't it? So because that's like be a good journaling spot if it had something on the outside. We'll see if we've got something to put on the outside of that. That's Tim Holtz, but it's too thick for this. What have I got here? Yeah, these are not journaling bits either. Not journaling, not collage bits. So these are all like either vellum or card. So I'll put that with the Tim Holtz. I'm not going to use Tim Holtz either for collage. Not the bigger pieces anyway. I think I just might, well, I was going to say put it in the bin, but maybe not. Yeah, so strips. Alright, so these are dyed envelopes. They're not for collaging on at the moment. So I'll put those with the Tim Holtz. There looks to be a project going on there all on its own maybe. Yes, I've got an envelope, a nice lovely brown. Might collage on that actually. Another piece of embellishment there, and a lovely glassine bag that I probably got from Tanya, but I've had something in it. Right, my postcards that I was going to use on a project and didn't. Some more Tim Holtz and some more pieces of ephemera. Oh, now, yeah, there's a rare selection of music. That's always good for collaging on. I wonder if to collage another envelope. Yeah, I might do a couple of envelopes. What did I do with the one that I said I would collage on? There. Yeah, so I might start with a couple of envelopes because I was just going to do it onto some glue pages. So I might start with those. Yeah, there's not quite as much collage paper as I thought, but yeah, we're tidying up, aren't we? So that can just, I've got two pieces of brown card and a brown craft envelope, which can go back into my stash, which is just there. Yeah, I think that looks like perhaps a journal page gone wrong, but I'll hang on to that. Might also become something. So I'm going to collage on those. That's a nice piece of brown paper bag. Yeah, a collage onto that. That will make nice pockets and things like that. Okay, so we've got plenty to collage onto. So we've got text paper there should we need it. We've got music paper. Yeah, that needs to go back into the stash. And something on the outside of this I'm wondering about. Nope, won't fit. Will you fit? No. Okay, you're going to have to wait for something too. Right, so we've got a few blues going on here, definitely. Will I use that for collage or not? I think I will. Yeah, let's rip it up because, yeah, otherwise I'm just going to end up with lots of bits. Oh, that was an interesting shape, wasn't it? Yeah, so these are all good, decent sized collage bits. Let's rip some white off here. Yeah, and like I've said to you before, I mean, I've collaged with you many times. A little bit goes a long way, doesn't it, of collage paper. So actually, although I said there's not a lot here, when you add in some music paper and some text paper, actually there is a lot here. So I think I'm going to keep these two big strips. I did use them on an envelope. Yeah, I might just stick that one on there actually. So that's all my collage bits, big bits and little bits. Yeah, so there's not a huge pile there, is there? But you know, you see how far they go in a minute. Yeah, I think I might just stick that on there and then put it away as. I wonder if it'd have a piece both sides. It would maybe go in a journal then, or it would make a nice pocket, wouldn't it? Now then, yeah, let's make a pocket from it. Let's make a decent sized one. Yep, so I set off collaging. I am still going to be collaging to some degree, but yeah, we don't need to waste that bit in it, do we? Actually, I probably could have put less in. I could, couldn't I? Let's take another bit off and use it for collage. Waste not, want not. Because this piece might go on the front. Yeah, right, what am I gluing on? I am gluing on the Pacific Ocean. Interesting. Let's ink around this side before I mat that paper on. And I'm thinking I probably should have stuck that down as well. I'm just off, aren't I? I'm off on one. Let's get rid of that. That's it. Just stick this down. I can see where the glue needs to be because, well, I can, but can you? I've tried to put you close in. You might be too close actually. I just thought it would be nice to have a good view, seeing as I'm staying in the middle here and not really going anywhere, but yeah, maybe it is just a tad too much. It's just oops. Oh my goodness me. There, do we think? Are you dizzy now? I'm just going to move it this way a bit as well. Right. Yeah, I think that might be a better view for you. I hope so. So this is just it's not coffee, well, it does look like it's got some coffee dye on it, but it's also got some ink dye on it, so oh, it's lovely on that side as well, isn't it? So do we want it on this side? Yeah, because we can go right up there with that, can't we? Not stuck. Come on. Stick yourself down. That's it. Yeah, and hide that, whereas this front will then be nice and plain for a bit of fancy collage. Yeah, I think that paper is Artie May's blue backgrounds, I think. I said that in a video about 2 videos ago, which is why it's out on my desk, and I still haven't checked that's what it is. So just trying to think who else is blue papers. If it's not, it'll be a blue paper by Shabby Dabba Doodah, but it just looks like Artie May's to me, so that's the one I'm guessing. I think a little blue label on there. The air from sealing the envelope is stuck in it. I'm sure it will disappear. Do I want the same down there or not? Better fold that over, hadn't I? It's quite nice paper, isn't it? I think I will. I think I'll just go with the same down there. Take a smidge off the bottom, which we will probably use. Yeah, and then I'm thinking just a couple of Nanine's labels on here. Stand up, you awkward thing. Yeah, I'm not sure why I've suddenly gone for this glue and not the the glue stick that I was using, but I guess it was just closest. That's all I can think. It does glue quite quickly, actually, that. So, okay, let's grab some of Nanine's labels out and see what's grabbing us. So, do we want blue or do we want? Yeah, some of these brown ones might be nice. Ooh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Let's have a look what's in the bottom there. Nothing too much. I mean, the paper itself is quite full on, isn't it? So, yeah, quite like that. Yeah, I like that as well, but again, they're all lovely, aren't they? They all just go with this grungy. I think that's upside down. Yes, it was, Denise. What about that? Oh, we've got two different flowers there, haven't we? I know it's a different flower again, but it's more a spring flower. Does that look like a floral kind of? Oh, I don't know, I don't know. I did like that. This is where I play too much. Too much. Oops. Yeah, I like that on there. Let's go bluer. Let's go for blue. Let's put all those back in. That's it. Because that's got like blue writing on it. So what have we got for up here? Do it over there, Denise. Want something quite big. That's a bit too pale. Too grey. No, I'm just thinking I have got some more. Yeah, these are all the wrong blue. Yeah, I've got some more pieces by Nanine and just have to think where they are. Feeling they might be under here. Bear with me. They are. Right, I won't put the wallet in front of you because it's shiny. Right, what did I do with all the little bits? They're in here. We've got something here that will go nice. Okay, everything's encroaching again. That's nice. Oh, yeah, I think that's him. I'll have a look, but I really like him. Yeah, there wasn't much more actually, so I'm pleased I found something. Let me put all these back because, yeah, the idea was clear the desk, not make it more cluttered. Okay, so I didn't know we was going to make a pocket so quick, but we have. Lovely, that's one more nice piece going in my stash. And I have got a couple of journals made here that yeah, I've done with you recently that actually are waiting for filling, so that may well be one of the ones that's just going in it. Oops. Oh, that's it, moved itself. Isn't it nice when you make something you weren't expecting? Yeah, so guys, I hope you're crafting along with me. I like to hear when either you're inspired to go do something or you're sat just listening to me and doing something of your own. Getting some crafting in, it's very good for your mental health well-being. Yeah. Not talking, I don't mean listening to me talk, although I'm sure it is somewhere along the line. I meant yeah, crafting, getting some crafting done. It's good for you. Yeah, concentrates your mind on things that aren't too, don't need a lot of thought or a lot of worry. Okay, yes, I'm pleased with him, like him. So what shall we do first? Let's go on to the envelope, because the big brown piece will take anything. Right, so I definitely want on the envelope some, oh, I like this darker paper. Oh, there's all sorts in here, look, for yeah, I'm not going to call it decoupage because I keep doing that and it's not right. What's the word that I'm looking for? No, I'm not keen on that on it. You're not telling me. Louder. Collage, thank you. I'll go with some of this then. Ooh, it's very interesting music. So I only want, is that the right way up? Yes, I think it is. I was going to say I want a small bit. Okay, I went for it there a bit, that's better. And I'm going to throw that piece, I am. And it needs some of this for certain. Now I'm thinking I'm going to leave some of the craft card showing, otherwise, you know, on the envelope, otherwise what was the point of doing it on a craft envelope? Do I want big pieces on here? It's nice, isn't it? So something across Dad. We need to get rid of Dad. What shall we put on there? Now we could put a label on the top, couldn't we? Yeah, because I quite like that as it is. Let's stick these down and then see if I can find a big label from somewhere. Yeah, I couldn't decide what to stick it down with, but I think I'm going to go with this again because it's on that craft envelope is quite strong, isn't it? Okay, what shall we chat about while we're having fun? Whoops. There. Shall we chat about what I'm going to do when I go to my new house? I think I was saying to you on the video not so long ago that I'm looking forward to having the dining table in my kitchen, so it's a kitchen diner. Yeah, so there will be times when I actually craft on that table, which will be lovely. But I'm looking forward to getting back into doing a little bit of cooking again, which will be nice. Got right out of the habit of it. I think it's because I spend so much time at the table here, and that's nice. And I'm not in my own not in my own kitchen, as it were. Do you know what I mean? So although there's only us in the house, it still doesn't feel like my kitchen. And I've got all my things out and what have you. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to creating some nice meals for us. I just nearly used that somewhere, didn't I? Yes, I want a big label, but I want it plainish so it looks like a, you know, an address label. I'm not sure any of these are, so I might have to, I just spotted that, hang on. I'll leave it there to see. I might have to grab my other labels. So I can reach them if I lean over. but I have to take the microphone off, so I'm sorry if it's crackling. And it's caught in my jumper. There we go. Oh, it was a long reach. Right, which one's got labels in? That one. Oh, that's my hot water bottle slipping. I've got a lovely hot water bottle on my back. I suffer with cold feet. I've got very poor circulation and blood thinners, so yeah, I feel the cold. And I find if I put a nice hot water bottle on the base of my back in my chair, that yeah, it warms my feet. So I suppose it warms the blood that's going down on its way down there. I don't dislike that one. That's a bit too big, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be that green one. Just let me have another look. Got some Litley. Perhaps need to print some more labels off, some bigger ones. Yeah, I don't think I want a different colour. These are all quite small. In fact, they're bigger labels in the Nanine boxes, aren't there? I'm just feeling like we might need something down here. Put those back. We've got green there now. Or perhaps this on something. Let's just ink that up and see. Do we want to add grey? I mean, the grey and the sepia has been put together in a kit by Nanine, so there must be tones that go. Do we like that, or do we want something prettier now? Quite like that. Let's think that up. The thing is, everything that I've got inked will be going on, will just about be going on the collage paper that I'm going to do. So, do I want it on that bit there? No, I think I liked it on that ripped piece there. So I might just, yeah, no, I'm faffing a lot, aren't I? I shouldn't really be. Just going to take a little bit of that off there. Yeah, the whole idea was a quick 30-minute video to get rid of some of these bits. But yeah, I've not managed that yet. Yeah, that will do me for this. And I can see that this, oh, I've left the lid off my glue and it's sticking to me. This envelope needs some of this, a lot of this, just to frame what I'm putting. Yeah, make it nice and dark, that's it. Frame what I'm putting on it as well. Oh, so I've got an envelope, a pocket, and there will be a collage masterboard on some thin brown paper. Yeah, so I will be able to make it into pockets and things. And then if I really want it for tags, I've got quite a few tags now, masterboard tags. When I say quite a few, I mean a lot already in my stash. So that's not likely. That's why I thought I'd do it on some paper and then it can be used for pockets and things rather than more tags. Right. Is that what we're doing? Because that's slightly upside down, I think, but I like it there. Up there a bit and intersecting. I kind of had it over that, didn't I? There. I see I've made it shorter now and it's changed. Right, higher up, that's it. It's changed what I wanted a bit, changed the look of it. Yeah, the birds are singing. I'm definitely starting to feel like spring is in the air, which will be higher up, Denise. Yeah, another reason to sit at the dining room table in the new house, because it's you know, I'll be able to have the back door open, and still moved it down a bit, didn't I? Never mind. I'll be able to hear the birds and smell the garden smells, the pleasant ones, that is. Yeah, So anticipation is half the pleasure, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah. Okay, so it would be nice with a word or something down there, a pop of colour, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to leave that as it is and wait and see where it goes. Just thinking if it goes in a journal, it might be that way. Oh, it could just be cut in half. We'll see. Anyway, it'll be going into stash. So let's get this piece done. So I need to put this on a piece of, yeah, whatever this is, gluing paper. Oh, right, and I want to get, look, there's a lot of these. Let's get these really big pieces down. Let's try and do this in a sort of a speedy way. I'll put all these big pieces down, and then those little ones can be used as like embellishments and stuck over them. So let's see if we need any inking. That's it. Can see a bit more now, like what I'm up to. Should have one of those in each corner and one of those in each corner. That way. You up there. You know, because they'll be cut up. They won't be. They won't look like these squares, will they? Once. See, still loads. See what I mean about how a little bit goes a long way? I've just thrown a piece on the floor now. We have a piece of that in the middle, and then it's kind of used up, isn't it? And a piece of that down there. Yeah, okay. I just wanted a rough idea of what was going where. That's torn very strangely. What else did I want? Some text. My good old yes, what is he? Shakespeare. Oh, I think I might just, he needs to go behind, doesn't he? Might put him down as he is. Move all that across. Right, so let's start in this top corner then. I think I might take a bit of that off. Whoops. Yeah, that probably will be. Oopsie. Will be covered over. So yeah, some of it I will ink and some of it I won't. Let's get a page for gluing on and get cracking, because you know, it's going to end up being an hour's video if I don't. And that is just what I don't want to do, because I've just done another one 1 hour and 6 minutes, which is about the 4th one in a row. And gosh, they're taking a lot of uploading and so much room on my phone that I need to really stop doing that. Yeah, I want a couple of 30, 40 maybe minute ones. Oops, don't do that, that will rip. Yeah, kind of, if you like, in stash. So videos in stash to put up when I'm not able to get to my craft table and film. I knew I should have inked that, you see. Already I've got more than I thought. It was nice laying them down though. I'm getting it. Whoops, a daisy. I'm getting well, I'm getting them down quick now. I have a rough idea where I want them to be. Well, I did have until I just sent all that flying. There's a lot of white on there. Better. You, no, I like that. So was you up here? I think you were, and you're going to be covered in all directions, so I don't need to ink you. Try and get some of the big corners down, and then I can spot where I was again, because as you can see, I've sent it all flying. The flying crafter today. Whoopsie. I don't know, I think I'm maybe a bit sticky. I think that might be the issue. Things are sticking themselves to me. I'm always sticky when I use glue stick, to be fair. I don't know why. It's not as if I glue on my fingers. I think it's probably just picking the stuff up because it's glued everywhere, isn't it? Right, what was in the bottom here? This one, I believe so. Getting through some glue pages, aren't I now? Where are those all ones folded over? So where is my gluing book? Here it is. We're back to this old book that probably you shouldn't be reading. You can't see it there, can you? Like I say, I've only seen one swear word on it, but chances are there's more. And ooh, threads off the glue. That's unusual for glue stick glue. You are not in. Not better. I do apologise if you were out of camera all that time, trying to give you a. Are you stuck down? Yeah, don't know where anything went now. Right, I must have had one of those in the middle, I'm guessing. And I think I had one of these down here, didn't I? So let's give it some. Yes, let's give it some ink. I certainly have. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so this is my third video today of moving stuff off the table. So yeah, I'm thinking after this, nice cuppa, of course. About my fourth of the day so far. And then yeah, I might give the table a bit of a wash. You know, with actual soap and water. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, before I dig in another file and start all over again. Yeah, I am moving things about now, I know, but I quite like that way up, so let's do it. Do I need to ink any of it? No. Maybe yes. I was going to say no because it's already done on the paper, but obviously where I've cut it, there are fibres, which always look luscious when they take your ink. Yeah, so this is going to be a blue masterboard. I didn't really need to tell you that, did I? But it looks like it is. All this blue on my table. I'm just wondering if we need to break up down here a little bit with some. Yeah, I was just checking. I was just checking there was no bad words on, or you know, inappropriate words we don't want on our crafting, because yeah, Shakespeare is a bit of a devil for his swear words or his ripe, oops, made a mess of that, ripe language, shall we say. I mean, he was a very clever wordsmith, wasn't he? Yeah, but we don't particularly want to we don't want to share it with him on my, no, that's not wide enough, but that is on my masterboard. Right, what did I do there? I made a mess is what I did. Oh, so yeah, I was hoping this one would come together quickly, and it is. But you know, just like I said, a little bit goes a long way, because I've still got tons of paper kicking around at the moment. I hope these little bits, which of these little bits don't go on this piece now, are going in the bin. So just because I cannot keep keeping them forever. And yeah, I want to wash my table. Like I said, I'm packing up to move to Mum's. So the table really needs to be cleared. I have got a few more days yet, so although I'll be gone, I'll be there by the time you see this. I'll either be at Mum's or hospital. Oh. Or back at Mum's. I was going to put that somewhere where over thinged. What's the word? Right, just plotted a piece there, little slot in there, lovely. coming together. Oops. There we go. This nice dark piece down here. There. Hope I don't need it elsewhere now, but I'm sure I'm not going to be stuck for lack of paper. Yeah, like it there. Intersecting all that. Right, what about you on there? Yeah, you're quite nice actually. I'm going to put something under it so we get that lovely edge as well as that lovely edge. There. No, I think it's alright. I stuck to my book. I don't know if I dare say it, I was thinking it, but it's a lovely quiet, it must be early afternoon now. Yeah, it's a very quiet afternoon here. Long may it remain. Oh, further back. Yeah, like that. Okay, so I've got a big piece of this left. There, do I think? That way, I think. Yeah, so this is Nanine. Most of this paper is from Nanine. A collage type. Yep. Oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. The only thing is I haven't touched any of those tiddly little bits yet, so yes, let's see if we can get some of those on before. Do I want that way? It's on now. It's on now, Denise, so I've got a big piece, but I don't really... Oh, although, no, perhaps not. Let's get some of these on then. So what biggish pieces have we got here? That one. Nice brown one there that's different. Nice strip of... like that up there. Oh, don't throw it now. So I try to put big expanses of paper on and then I cover them up because it's a big expanse of paper. Yeah, and I quite like this brown one because it's so different from everything else. Oh, that is a big blob of glue, Denise. It's now on my finger. What's going in here? Come on, let's find something. Yes, they are nice. Do we want some plain paper? Perhaps over there. Or are you going over there? And then you over there. Yes. Yes, I'm talking to the papers. Tell me you do it too. Yeah, I think I like putting little pieces down because I like how all the inked edges kind of create that crazy paving kind of, you know. Yeah, I really do struggle to make, oh, that's nice. Oh, ain't it just, and I mean just, or does it? Yeah, we'll move it over a little bit and put a strip in there. Just fits, I was going to say. Hold my book that way. Yeah, so it looks like I'm just about done it in the time I wanted to. What am I up to? Oh, 40 minutes, so perhaps not, but not far off. Better than an hour and 6. Oh yes, I've got to ink you though. You've got to be inked. Okay, that's that one then. So yeah, if you've enjoyed watching me play or listening to me chatter, please give me a thumbs up. Be lovely if you talk to me in the comments because, like I say, I may well be yeah, bored to tears sat somewhere just oops, Let me just trim you off. Yeah, just desperate for some distraction. So yeah, let me know what you're up to and what the outside world is up to, because I may not, well obviously I'll hear it and see it through the window, but I won't know. And that's what we've got left, look, which I may just put on a tiny piece of the paper that I've just used for gluing. Might put it on one of these pages while I'm sat here, but I'm not going to film anymore because it won't upload in time. Okay, lovely. So give me a thumbs up, come back and see me tomorrow. There will be a video up, and hope you have a lovely day. Bye bye.